block and back thrust in slow motion. As a man comes to throw the punch at the midsection, you're doing a double block. 1 and then 2. Now the gate on block part is where it comes down this way, gate on fashion. Then it comes straight up, you move into the hip, and you drive forward and drive up with the arm, take down, and you've got him controlled, and you've got him down. Move into suction dot so he can't hook you with a kick. Like you come up here, go with a kick, you've got him controlled. If you want to, you can go down with your knee on his rib. Okay? All right, next, again, a gate on block. Let's do slow motion. It's going to go 1, 2, up and down and grab and in. Into the suction dot. Okay. Now do it from the other side. Slow motion. 1, 2, up, down, grab, strike. Okay. All right. Bridge hand. The double shuto is, shuto block is coming here, and then you're going to strike with a shuto. So that's a double shuto. Shuto block, shuto strike. Then ridge hand, the hand is up here, ready to block. Then this strikes, then this comes through and strikes here with this part of the hand, the knuckle part of the ridge hand. Then you limber arm through, you turn the hand around, you come up, you elbow to the kidney, and you throw your hip and throw him down. You're ready to side kick and strike. Okay? I'll do it again, slow motion. Goes 1, 2, 3, 4, hey, and 5 and 6. Okay? Waza number 2 is required for Roku green belt. And the Waza, the emphasis is on blocking and striking at almost the same time. I'm going to take it slow motion. Right. It's going to be a block as he comes to my face, palm heel block, and vertical punch to the face at the same, almost the same time. Okay? He comes, throws the punch, and you're here. 1. Now he throws punch in midsection. 2. And as you're blocking, you give a back knuckle strike. Number 3, he blocks, hits the face. You block here, grab, elbow, step behind, take down, and control. His arm. All right, let's do it again. Slow motion. All right, 1, 2, 3. Control. Okay. Waza number 3 is similar to Waza number 2, except for the last move. Again, we're going to do this in slow motion. And again, the emphasis on, as he strikes, you try to block and strike at the same time. So 1, block, strike. 2, block, strike. 3, block, grab. Now you grab the arm, you grab the throat, you step behind, and now you drive his throat over towards your leg. And you've got him by the throat, and then you've got him by the arm. Man has a knife, he has a knife, and if he's going back and forth like this, you want to try to time him to where when it hits this hand, you're going to do this. You're going to go slow motion. Well, I'm going to go slow motion so you can see it. But it's a kick, and it's a kicking, stomping action with the inside of the heel. And as he's got that over there, I come just like this. Bam! Right there. As he switches, or you see here, bam! Right there. And that knife's down there, boom. Anytime you come in on a man with that kind of a kick, your automatic action is this. Bam! Right in the knee. It's here in the knee. It's your next action automatically. But again, this is a snapping kick, and it's snapping to the inner part of the arm, and this causes the hand to fly open. The knife go to the ground. Let me tell you this, anytime you guys got a knife, don't come in, I'd say 99% of the time, unless you're a super expert, don't come in and try to grab. I mean, there are techniques where you can, if you're fast enough, you can grab here and come here and take him down like that. That's one movement. But your first action should be kicking from this angle. About the only time that you want to do this over here is if he was standing here and you were here and you turned and then you see the knife. Then you catch from here, you come right here and down. catch, and down. It's real simple motion. But if I'm out here, I'm not going to do that. If I'm out here, boom, I'm going to catch here. No knee. Okay? All right. All right. The only time that you would use a technique like this to take, let's say, the gun away from somebody is obviously if you're within a hand's reach of him. Okay? Probably if he's got the right hand forward, then I want to stand with my right foot forward. If he's doing it with the other one, I want to stand with this one forward. Now remember that we're talking reaction time here. If the man's already got it in his head he's going to shoot you, regardless of what you do, and he just pulls the trigger, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about a man that thinks he's going to stick you up, and he's only threatening you, and the only time he's going to pull the trigger is if he perceives that you're threatening him, then he pulls the trigger. Then you're talking about a 1-2 reaction here. So what you got to do is you got to keep him from perceiving the movement that you're doing as a threat. And the way you do that is this. The eye, the human eye, naturally, if everything is equal, well, when I say that by meaning this, if you see two cars going out there, your eye will naturally, if they're both the same type of car, same look, the eye will naturally move to the fastest moving car first. Okay? So what I'm talking about here is the guy's got a gun here, and I'm going to move this hand, this left hand, I'm going to move it upward fast. Well, if it's upward motion, he sees it's upward motion, he has no fear of that upward motion. There's no perceived threat. But what happens is for a split second, when he sees that movement, even if it's peripheral, he's looking at me here, and he sees this for a split second over here, watch what happens. And I take that gun, take it right out of his hand, if he keeps his finger in here, as soon as this hand goes up, and as soon as I grab here, I turn it away and down, come all the way down with this guy. I've got him down here, and I'm taking the gun away from him. And then you stand sideways with the gun like this, he can do the same thing to you. All right, watch it again. Slow motion, he's got his finger in here. I move this hand up, I move it up quickly, but I'm at the side over here because I want as much of my part of my body over here as possible instead of being over here. I don't want to do this and come across my body with it. I want to be standing like here, and this hand goes up fast, and the other hand comes out slower, and I grab it, and he's going to go down, all the way down. And I've got the guy. It's that quick. And when you come over, if it's a revolver, and he doesn't have the hammer cocked back, then you grab the cylinder, and he can't fire it at that point. It won't move. If he has the hammer cocked back on a revolver, when you grab, you put your little finger in it, then pull down like this. Because if you put your little finger in it and he tries to fire it, it won't go off. Okay? And you still got it.